The restarted IPL has a little bit of different fixtures, I must tell you. First day game and the road to the qualification for the playoffs becomes much more intense, I must tell you. Paji with me. Paji, Punjab versus Rajasthan Royals. While the Royals have already been eliminated, can they play party spoilers towards the Punjab Kings, who are dreaming for a playoff spot after a long, long time?
Yes, they can, and this is what's going to be interesting with the IPL. Is those teams that have got nothing to play, they've got some new players, got a new balance, got a new vibe. They've had a bit of a break, and those teams will be dangerous. And someone like
Correct.
Sanju has had a break, and he could be a match winner for Rajasthan. But should be interesting. And momentum was with Punjab. Can they get the momentum back from ball one? If they can do that, then it's going to be a very, very nice Northern Classico.
Absolutely. It will be a very, very interesting game to watch out for as a neutral fan as well. But as you brought up Sanju Samson itself, I want to bring him into the table straight away before we talk about the replacements as well, which has been made in this between 9 days or so. So many replacements made. Sanju Samson, who was not the captain last time around, what would you see in the remainder of the 2-3 games for the Rajasthan Royals? Would you see Riyan Parag leading the side, or would you see Sanju Samson showing some interest in getting back into the playing 11?
100% Sanju is very important to Rajasthan. His captaincy, is important. Riyan Parag is learning on the job. You want to finish, as high as much you can in the table. So I'm sure the management, especially with the home fixture, they will be very, very excited to make the home fans, leave with positive vibe leaving the stadium, because nothing, when you're fighting at the bottom of the table, it's not a great feeling. And
Correct.
again, they beat Punjab in the first game. Can they do it again? Can they do the double in the Northern Classico? I think that's going to be very interesting.
That's going to be interesting, and that's going to spoil the party, especially for the Punjab Kings, who do not have easy games. And you can mathematically say, looking into the points table, and as we'll come to the road to the qualification, this game is the easiest out of the remaining two, which Punjab Kings will face in the next couple of games. That's the reason why it's a very, very important for the Kings. But replacements, Paji, in these 9 days, so many replacements, but so many franchises apart from Chennai Super Kings. Your thoughts on that? First of all, for the Rajasthan Royals, decision of Jofra Archer opting out for the remainder of the series, just like Mitchell Stark has been doing for the Delhi Capitals. Do you think the right decision has been made for both the players?
100% for Archer. Definitely not sure about Mitchell Stark. Archer, has had injury problems. It's pointless for him going when he knows Rajasthan are going to make the finals. For Mitchell Stark, it's a bigger blow for Delhi Capitals because, you can't replace a bowler like that against,
Correct.
for anybody
So
else.
at the moment, if you're in Stark shoes or in the Australian Cricket Board shoes or in the Delhi Capitals management shoes, what would you give more attention towards? An IPL final or a WTC final?
100% WTC final. Those come around ICC events. Winning them is something bigger than an IPL. I know IPL is massive, but again, that can happen next year, the year after. The WTC final, you're probably thinking this could be my last one, especially in Test
Correct.
cricket, the way it's going, and his age as well. So he can still play probably 3 or 4 years of IPL, but he may not be able to play another few ITC, WTC finals.
Well, I don't want to talk about how many years a certain player we needs to play, because we definitely thought jersey number 18 for India should have played a couple of more years. But sudden announcement of his test retirement as well. So I am not going to predict anymore in terms of if players can play for a few more years in terms of the international career. But a couple of replacements have been made for the Rajasthan Royals. Nandri Bargard has been chipped in the side for the remainder of the tournament. Luan De Pretorius, who was very impressive for the Pal Royals in the SAT20 as well, he comes into the side. No Sandeep Sharma, no Nitish Rana. Does that spoil the balance of the side, or you think it doesn't affect them because they started doing wrong things from the auction itself?
I think Nitish Rana is a blow. I really like him as a player, as a batsman. He fits in that well in that number 3 or 4 position where he can bat. So I think that's a bit of a blow. But they know the replacements. I think that's the good thing about
Correct.
what Rajasthan Royals have done. Berger has played for the mid-4, and De Pretorius has been played for the Pahar. So they are familiar with the franchise. So I think their integration into the squad will be very good.
Yep.
Plus, they don't have the pressure of having to win games to qualify. So I think Rajasthan
They
will
can certainly play fearless cricket. They can be a dangerous side because they have nothing to lose. But your side, your Australian side, I must tell you, to be honest, since the beginning of the show, since the beginning of the season, you have saying, even you agreed with that. Few of the Australian players have yet to turn up. Might miss the first game, I must tell you. But Paji, on the other hand, the replacement, Lockie Ferguson out, Kyle Jemison in, a like-to-like Kiwi has been replaced, and Glenn Maxwell has been already ruled out. Mitchell Owen in. Where do you fit in Mitchell Owen if you have to?
Maybe third, top 3. He can't bot anything lower than that. His PSL form hasn't been great, so you need to probably play him with the new ball right up top. speed on the ball, speed off the park, because that's where he makes things. I think he'll struggle against the spin bowling. He'll definitely be struggling against
Correct.
them. So I think maybe that's what they've got planned in mind, because I think English isn't going to make the next game. So they may bat Mitchell in at 3. And then obviously the fourth one will be Shreyas Iyer.
Yeah, absolutely. Shreyas Iyer is there at number 4 or number 3. They have been rotating that spot quite pretty well. But on the other hand, Lockie Ferguson on there, Kyle Jamieson has been brought into the side. Do you think he's going to get any more game time? Because you already have Azmatul Omarza in the side.
And we have Bartlett as well. So I think it'd be difficult for Carl Jameson to come in. Again, if Janssen goes, then I think Jameson is going to be brought in there, because it's more most, although he's a right arm bowler, it's a right for like with the height and the bounce. I think that's where they'll be. Yeah. So I think that's Jameson is probably one. He's been very expensive as well in the IPL. So I'm not sure what he will be able to add to the Punjab's existing bowling.
Correct. He has the height, but not that pace enough to threaten any batters nowadays. That's what I can see. And the Indian pitches will not have that extra bounce that will assist him a lot. We will see, but no games at Dharamsala. That is also not a good sign if you're Jamieson, because you could have got some extra bounce swing out there. But now where things come very interesting, Baji, road to the playoffs. And so far in the tournament, we have 16 games to go, including this one, and we haven't got a queue beside any team at the moment. Right now, we are having RCB versus KKR match going on. So whatever happens in that game, if RCB make it to 18 points, more or less guaranteed to the playoffs as well in terms of qualification. But your thoughts on what lies, according to you, how important is this game for Punjab Kings? Because they face Rajasthan Royals tomorrow. Then after, they remain at this venue itself, because Delhi Capitals, Mumbai Indians are the two opponents away from home, while both of the games are at the Jaipur.
This is the big advantage for Punjab Kings. They will be familiar with the conditions. They won't have to travel. And those two games, the Delhi game and the MI game, it's in their own hands. If they win those two games, they will be finishing in the top 2. So I'm 100% sure, because, again, they are double pointers, aren't they? Because if they beat Delhi, Delhi will be virtually knocked out. And then if they beat Mumbai, they know they should be finishing in the top 2. Hence, Gujarat and Bangalore, if they lose one game, Punjab have the destiny in their own hands. So although they look very, very difficult fixtures on paper, I think Punjab does go into those games with a big, big advantage, playing them all at Jaipur.
Okay, so if you look into these 6 teams, including the Lucknow Super Giants, Delhi Capitals, Punjab, and you have the top 3 teams, which team are you certain that will cruise towards the top 2? Is it RCB? Is it GT? Is it your team? Is it Mumbai Indians? Who is it?
I think it'll be GT. Again, they can beat Delhi, they can beat Lucknow, and they can beat Chennai. Because if you look at the way the form is, that will be happening. And they'll have Butler for those games. So the top 3 of GT, which has been on fire all IPL, they will continue. So I think GT for me probably in the strongest position. And then obviously Bangalore has the easier fixtures for me, because obviously they look all out. All the teams will be out by that time. They play Lucknow will be out. So again, they've got their destiny in their own hands. And obviously with us, Punjab, if we win the 3 games, we could finish in the top 2 as well. So I think certainly we 3 teams look very strong. And then obviously Mumbai Indians, again, the Punjab game might be the one that they will decide their fate.
Absolutely. But if you're in the shoes of the Delhi Capitals, it's not easy games at all. GT, MI, PBKS, all 3 games are blockbuster, because the teams you're facing are also looking for those 2 points. Maybe some are looking to make it to top 2. Some are looking to make it to the playoffs as well. Do you think DC are the team who are more or less towards the elimination stage?
Yes, I am afraid that's the case. And what's killed them is the home form. So, they gained that first match against Gujarat Titans, and, it's probably the wrong team to play at that stage for them. And again, because they got no Stark now, the threat of the bowling doesn't seem good. And Mukesh has been poor. But Natarajan has looked good in that last match. So they've got that to pay for. But they've actually gained an extra point, because I'm sure had the Dharamshala match finished, they would have lost that game.
Even before, if you go back, that game against the Sunrise Hyderabad, they were bundled around 130, 135 odd run. And then at the innings break, it started pouring down and handed Sunrise an elimination, giving Delhi Capitals the one important point. So at the moment, they are very, very lucky. But only time will tell, can the Delhi Capitals make it to the playoffs or not. But at the moment, Paji, the onus is on you. You are put in the hot seat as well. Strategic timeout section, 4 questions, 60 seconds. Your time starts now. Yashasvi Jaiswal or Priya Ansharia, who do you think will score more runs tomorrow?
I'm going to go for Yashashvi, and simply because what he did last time. I know Piranch is in good form. I'm going to tip Yashashvi because I think what he did in the last game, he'll have the confidence.
Okay. Okay, Riyan Parag or Shreyas Iyer, who do you think amongst the two skippers is what I'm considering will have a bigger impact?
100% Shreyas Iyer. The way he's playing at the moment, I'm definitely going to go for Shreyas Iyer.
Okay, Vanindu Hasaranga or Yuzvendra Chahal, who picks more wickets according to you?
Or Yuzi, 100%. Yuzi on home turf in Rajasthan. He knows that wicket really well. He's
Correct.
bowling with confidence. He's got a new girlfriend. Everything's looking rosy for Yuzi.
Okay, final one. Player of the match for this important game?
That's a tough one. I'm going to go for Prabh Simran. Yeah. I think
Wow,
he's been
something out
on
of the
brilliant
box.
form. Yeah, he's been on brilliant form. The breaks come good for him as well because he got slightly injured in the last game at Dharamshala.
Yeah.
But last time I tipped Prabh Simran, he flopped. But I hope that's not the case. And he's playing with his brain, which I really love. And I think he's been brilliant.
Okay, so Prabh Simran Singh is your player of the match. 4 questions have been done. That's only time will tell how many did you get right at the end of this game. But as of now, let's tickle in the players to watch out for. My 3 picks. Here we go. Yashasvi Jaiswal, Vaibhav Suryavanshi and Vanindu Hasaranga for the Rajasthan Royals. For the Kings, it is Priyan Sharia, Shreyas Iyer and Yuzvendra Chahal. Important games, Indians need to step up according to me.
Yes, and again, I think this is where Punjab have got the edge. The Indian players have been really lifting the franchise. Would not have to rely, other than Marco, all the other foreign players. I said you can get rid of. It doesn't make a difference because the
Correct.
Indian players are playing really well. But again, I said I've picked Prab, so he's going to be my player to watch, and also Arshdeep against Yashashvi, so I'll have to pick Arshdeep as well. And then obviously Chahal will be my third pick because I think him on that pitch, he knows that because he took a lot of wickets in Jaipur, and he could be the match winner for Punjab as well.
Okay, so you've given your 3 different picks according to you, and absolutely right. You said about Prabh Simran Singh and Arshdeep Singh. The Singhs are there as of now for you. Time to look into battles, and here are my 3 mouth-watering ones. Yuzvendra Chahal versus Riyan Parag is my battle number 1. Arshdeep Singh versus Yashasvi Jaiswal is my battle number 2. Vanindu Hasaranga versus Shreyas Iyer is my battle number 3. Paji, 3 brilliant battles, I must tell you. Which one are you definitely watching?
Arshdeep versus Yashasvi. I think that's going to be the game-changing one. It's going to be really, really interesting. If we take that wicket first, then I think Punjab will be on top in that game. And Yashasvi played brilliantly at New Mulampur, and I think he's going to be a key for them, key wicket.
Okay, may I have a reason behind you're not being confident enough, or you're not fearing the teenager Vaibhav Suryavanshi?
I just think our bowling is very good, and again he'll be tested up top, and teams are now more aware of him, which is going to be the key as well. So I think really that's going to be really it's going to be tough for him. And again, he's starting from scratch again, so I think that's going to be tough.
Correct. He needs runs as well under his belt after that 100. He will be there's a break in between a 1 week, so he will has to start from the scratch as well. A lot of things have changed. Where Suryavanshi will have experience bowling it up against him because the Punjab Kings, brilliant Indian bowlers on their hands. Time to move on to the predicted playing 11, starting with the home side, the Punjab Kings. As of now, I'm going with an unchanged 11. Marcus Stoinis, Josh Inglis are there in my side. Omar Zai comes in the second place of Bartlett. Any other changes according to you?
I don't think Stoinis will be playing. So I think they may give Mitch Owen a chance. And I think, Bartlett, I still think they might pick Bartlett. But Harpreet Brar as well.
So if you pick Bartlett, then absolutely, I was about to come there, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe Harpreet Brar will strengthen our spinning attack as well in Jaipur, and that gives us that 5th bowling option, which I think we've been pretty weak in the whole of the IPL.
Since the time Maxwell has been ruled out, I think that 5th bowling option has a little bit of given you some problems. So you have made a changes. Mitchell Owen needs to get an IPL debut, according to you. On the other hand, Harpreet Brar is somebody who will add a little bit of more value, especially it's a day game. So that could be coming handy. Rajasthan Royals playing 11 is also on the cards. Let's take a look into it. Just one change, I think, because no Jofra Archer. I'm bringing into the side Nandre Berger. I think he's going to be more threatening than Fazalak Faruqi. And Yudhvir Singh continues to be in the side. No Nitish Rana. So there is also a change up there as well. So your thoughts on what could possibly be for the Rajasthan Royals? What brand of cricket can they play?
I just hope they play Deshpande. That'll be great. That'll make my day if they play him because he's been truly awful. So, but again, yeah. On a serious note, I think it's going to be Berger may play, and they may give Di Pretorius a game as well because he's gone there. It'd be foolish for not to play those guys, making that travel there. And again, they can test and try and test different players that haven't played before. But I still think Punjab will have more pressure on them, and if they can handle that pressure, they should win the game.
Okay, so pressure is important. Which team can handle the pressure? Rajasthan Royals have nothing to lose. Punjab desperately needs those 2 points. Time to put you into the hot seat being a neutral fan. Predictions time now. Very important game, Paji, I must tell you. Third as of now in the points table versus ninth in the points table. Rajasthan Royals versus Punjab Kings. Your predictions for this game, please.
I'm going to think Punjab will win. I think they've got a lot of momentum. The camp is very positive. Ricky's heroics, of not going on the plane to Australia, staying there. He's had time with the boys. And again, they've got something to play for. Whereas I think Rajasthan, they can play freely, which makes them dangerous. So I'm going to go 52-48 in favour of Punjab.
Oh, wow. 52-48. So you think this game is going to go down to the wire? It's going to be a close encounter. Ru will soak up the more pressure. 2% extra to the visitors because of the way they are playing this season. Brilliant cricket. Confident side as well. Coach has stayed back. Captain has stood back as well. Can they form a good 11 and play and good cricket and also get the 2 important points? Only time will tell. Tomorrow it's a double-header. Afternoon game is the Punjab Kings versus the Rajasthan Royals at the Sawai Mansingh Stadium. Don't forget to subscribe to Fifth Umpire. Press the bell icon as well. Thank you so much and bye-bye.